So I've just got myself my first super zoom. I mean, most of the zooms that I've had have been up to 300mm, like 75 to 300, and I've always wanted a 600, but the cost has just been crazy. However, Sigma well, about 18 months ago came out with the Sigma 150 to 600 F5 to F6.3, and I've done plenty of watching YouTube videos and reading reviews. Obviously the first one I looked at was the Sony 200 to 600. However, that's $500 more than this particular lens, and this is the sports version. There's a contemporary version which is a bit lighter, more plastic, whereas this, the sports, has pretty much all metal construction. It's built in Japan, and basically is a better version than the contemporary. Water sealed, or dust and water sealed, and a lot of the reviews have, some of them have put this in front of the Sony for sharpness. So I went for this, saved myself $500, and so far I've been really pleased. I've only actually had it out twice, I think, for like half an hour, an hour. The weather here in the UK is not great at the moment, so but spring's around the corner. So let's have a look and see what we get. The case, really nice carrying case. Comes with a shoulder strap already attached. It's also got the where you can slide it over the handles of your case or something. If you're travelling, just slide it over. Well protected, and yeah, a nice case. I mean, it should protect the lens pretty much with whatever you do with it, really. You didn't really think I'd throw the lens, did you? So, here it is. Here's the lens. First off, you get a nice padded lens cover. You also get your standard type lens cover. And then the filter size on this is 95mm, so it's a pretty big filter. The lens hood, you've got the screw-on style, and the hood is actually metal. So again, I think on the contemporary it would be plastic. So that's the lens. Now on here, just here, you've got lock, so you can lock it at 150mm for travelling. You've got tight, which you've just got that bit of tension when you zoom, but it won't creep. And then you've got S for smooth, I think they say, but it's just basically it's loose. So you can see it's pretty loose. However, it is handy because rather than twisting, you can push and pull to zoom, and that's the way I found myself going using it. So yeah, obviously you can still zoom with the ring. On here, the foot has got an Arca Swiss plate built in. Now that's something that the Sony doesn't have. You have to put an extra plate on the bottom of the Sony, but this comes with it. Another nice idea, when you loosen the foot, as you turn it, it will click there every 90 degrees. It will click. So if you're shooting in landscape and you want to go to portrait, when you turn it, you know that you've gone exactly 90 degrees. So once you're leveling one plane, when you turn it, you'll be level all the way through. So I think that's another nice idea. You can tell it's a sport, but a little less here. Function button wise, you have your standard auto and manual focus. You've got where is it? 0 to 10 meters, and then you've got 10 meters to infinity, or full, which is basically 0 to infinity. By using that, if you know that everything's going to be within, say, 10 meters, if you put it on that, it'll focus won't be using the full range, so it'll just focus on anything from 0 to 10, or from 10 to infinity, or just the complete range. It's just a way of speeding up the autofocus by cutting out the little search. You've got your image stabilization there. You've got two positions on that. Number one is for your normal 4-axis stabilization, so up, down and sideways. The number two is specifically for panning, so it'll give you a lot smoother pan if it's on number two. So if you're photographing fast moving cars, animals, the panning position will help a lot with that. You've got custom buttons, which is off, C1 and C2. To use those, you need the adapter that the lens goes into, and you can update the firmware and customize those buttons, or this button here. And the one other thing is you've got 3 function buttons, custom buttons on the lens. Although there's 3 of them, you can only program them to one function, so it doesn't matter which one you press, it will do whatever you've programmed it to do. What else? This is just a lovely made lens. As I say, I've only been out with it a couple of times. Here's a couple of pictures so far, and I'm still getting used to it, but I have been very pleased so far with it. I was using it with the F5-F6.3, which got the animal eye focus, but not bird focus. And I focused on a bird quite a long way away in a tree, and it actually picked up the eye. So whether or not that's just a one-off or a fluke, I don't know, but I was quite impressed. So yeah, there you have it. The Sigma 150 600mm sports lens. So this is where I say all the boring stuff. Please subscribe. Please hit the like button, which apparently is the most important thing these days. And hope to see you in another video. I'm going to do an update on this once I've got out in the better weather and used it more. Plus, I've got some other stuff coming up as well. So, thanks again, and hope to see you soon. Cheers.